How's it going, guys? Welcome back. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic Wednesday. Today we're gonna go out, do a little bit of a challenge, and see how important a quarterback is to his or her team. Because as you can tell by the overall, we're a 99 offense, 99 defense, and then a 95 overall. Maybe that's got part to do with the QB. Not too sure why we wouldn't have a 95 or 99 overall. Maybe that's just the way the system works. But let's take a peek at this lineup so you get to see what we're talking about here. We have a 99 overall in every single position minus quarterback. Our quarterback is a 12 overall, a solid 12 overall. Everybody else rocking the 99s. You go to the defense. Again, an entire first unit of 99 overalls. I don't think anybody downgraded magically here in the preseason or anything. That doesn't look like they have. 99s for everything. We even gave the kicker some 99s because why not? Why not throw everybody at a 99? Because the challenge of the day is to see if we can make playoffs and win a Super Bowl with a 99 overall every single position minus the quarterback position where we have a 12 overall. Andy Dalton, I know you can do this, pal. Even at a 12 overall and 0 passing accuracy and 0 everything else, I think you'll be fine here. Not everything else, 12 overall. I think it's the lowest you can be in this game now. So we're going to go ahead and start this bad boy up. We will sim all the way to the midseason just for a good time, just to see what's going to happen here. I'm assuming big things. Once we get past the preseason, we'll stop at the midseason. We'll see where we are in the season. I'd like to think, I don't know, you get halfway through the season, it's tough because we have a 90 on everything. We could logically Adrian Peterson and just hand the ball off all game and maybe still go like 7-1 or something because we only need to score a few touchdowns. We got 99 overall on the defense, boys. We don't have to go too far here and we should be good to go. All right, here we are halfway through the season. Take a peek at that schedule real quick. Team schedule, see what we got going on here. We are win 8-0. All right, so apparently the quarterbacks meant nothing because we have 38 points right there. 38-14, 24-21, 34-7, 27-16, 24-9. That is unbelievable that we have that many points without a quarterback. Let's take a look at this. Rush yards 296. Pass yards 125. That's kind of what we expect. Not a lot of passing yards, a lot of rushing yards. 300 worth to be exact. That is an insane amount of rushing yards to say the very least. We look at the quarterbacks. Dalton still 2 touchdowns, 1 INT, which is kind of hard to believe still. He had 125 pass yards, 106 rating. For 12 overall, I'd say that's pretty solid. I mean, come on now. 12 of 17 with 70% completion. Really? It's almost like the overall for the quarterback doesn't matter. This is interesting to me because I always think it's so important to get a good quarterback in Ultimate Team in franchise mode. But clearly, I could never use a quarterback ever again and be very successful. Cannot stress enough, by the way, this is looking. 8-0. Quarterback doesn't have a clue. We're literally throwing out Johnny Manziel with a blindfold out there, and we're still going 8-0. Mixon, 12 rushes, 248 yards, 20 yards per carry average. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. That is what a 99 overall line would do for you. That's just one game, though. That was the opener of the season. Has the boys been clicking a little bit better lately? We still haven't lost the game. Still 259 or 259 by 197. That seems like a lot of passing yards, though. I'm just going to go out there and say it. That many passing yards as a quarterback of the 12 overall, I don't know about that. That's a lot to be 1 TD, 2 interceptions, though. He's the reason we're staying close in the game, I guess. I mean, look at Jared Goff, though. 163, 1 touchdown, 0 INTs. But he's playing against a 99 overall defense, so that always has to be kept in mind. That is most definitely going to affect stuff like this because when you got a 99 overall defense, obviously, you're going to have the ball a lot and you're going to have a little bit easier time of getting passing yards if you are a guy like Andy Dalton, even if you are terrible at quarterback. But see, that's the crazy thing, though. See, he only has 17 pass attempts, and our running back had like 12 rush attempts. I don't even know how that's possible. 29 attempts during the game. I guess that's the simming. We should have bumped up the sliders a little bit there. Maybe that's what that was on right there. But I don't know. I mean, we started a lot of yards. That's what's crazy about it. We started a lot of yards. Both teams had a realistically high amount of yards, I guess you could say. All right, week 17 in the books. I'd like to think we made playoffs. I think we had a pretty good season. Still ended at the 99 by 99. Ended up 15-1. Who was it? Who done it? Let's go ahead and take a look. I could care less about the playoff schedule. We're not even in this round of playoffs. We did so good this year. We're playing in the postseason, baby. First round bye. Who gave us that first loss of the season? Oh, it had to be the Steelers. The rivalry continues. The Bengals still can't beat the Steelers at home. and the Steelers still taking care of business. That's crazy. Of all teams, it had to be the Steelers that did it, and it was. Let's take a look at some of these stats. So these stats have to be atrociously disgusting as far as running is concerned. Player leaders, 3,600 passing yards? Really? 31 pass TDs. I mean, again, you look at it, I guess you would say the defensive game, but I mean, that really doesn't matter. We've seen quarterbacks play on absolutely stacked defenses before and still struggle to find the end zone and stuff, but that's crazy. 12 overall, 31 touchdowns, 17 INTs. I think for sure, even though, you know, like I said, even though you're playing with all 99, you would think the quarterback would struggle a little bit more than that. Can we look at the entire NFL from here? That's kind of what I want to take a peek at here. I want to take a peek at the league leaders in rushing. And I have a feeling Joe Mixon is chilling at the top. He started struggling, it looked like. He was averaging 20 yards a carry. He was 96.9, 123 yards per game. Who did start taking all the rushes then? He had 1,982 yards. Some of those games he had was absolutely disgusting. I thought he'd break 2K for sure. I don't know how you didn't break 2K. How did we go 15-0 and not break 2K? Let's take a peek at a few more of these games real quick. That's kind of... I guess somebody else could have played some of these games down the road as well. We could have had Gio in there for a few. But yeah, offensive rush yards 135. Oh, we're just going to pretend that all of a sudden we had a passing game against Oakland. So we beat Oakland 34-7 on 267 passing yards. So the way it looks, quarterbacks overall means absolutely nothing in this game, which is crazy. And I love it. You got to learn new things every day. And QB overall is clearly irrelevant. I mean, it did, to be completely fair, he had 17 INTs. It was actually a very Andy Dalton like year, even at a 12 overall. But you look at 270 rush yards, 172 pass yards. See, that's more likely to get like it against the Browns. How did Mixon do in that game? That is what I want to see here. 178. So I guess there's just a few games where he just didn't run the ball a lot. I don't know. Because besides that, he looked pretty solid in most of these games. It's strange. Again, we'll look at Mixon on this one. He was 17 for 116. I don't know how he had such a low total to end the year. He absolutely ran teams over pretty much all season. But I don't know. I guess so. 115 there. I guess so. There's a couple games that are a little bit lower. Good rush defenses like the Ravens out there, slowing them down just a smidge. Just to confirm here too, Andy Dalton is still a 12 overall. No progression on a period here. We lost some progression on Tyler Boyd, which is weird because he's younger. You wouldn't think he'd go down to a 97, but it happened. Andy Dalton, no, staying at a 12 overall, even having a good season. That's crazy. Here we go though, divisional round against the Patriots. 8-7-1 to Patriots. That's pretty crazy. 8-7-1, really. That was all the Patriots did this year. We won 15-1. No, if that counts for anything. Did we lose? No. That was a divisional round. Who am I kidding? I'm pretty sure we had to lose. We did. We lost to the Patriots. A team went 15-1. We go play the Patriots and no bueno. You know why? Because Bill Belichick is the best coach in the freaking world, and the guy knows how to go out there and stop your best, your best asset in the league. Or asset on your team, and our best asset was obviously the run game. So it's like, you know what, let's stop that run game. We'll make Tom Brady sound like he's the greatest of all time because of my good game planning, and we will go out there and beat these Bengals. We had 258 pass yards. There it is, 96 passing or rushing yards. That'll do it. Not a lot of rushing yards bias, and Andy Dalton, 1 touchdown, 1 INT. He had really good games. There's no other way to put it. Like, even with Mixon going 4.7 yards per carry, he had some really good games, and that's all I can really say about it. Carthon went 1 for 3. Gotta run the ball more, boys. Apparently we didn't run the ball enough. So we can make playoffs, but apparently we cannot go out there and win the Super Bowl. We can go 15-1. Let's not just make playoffs. We absolutely dominated this entire season, but we could not win the Super Bowl. There you have it, though. Your Super Bowl winners in a slobber knocker of a game going to those Indianapolis Colts. As for this video, though, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, a big thumbs up, a big subscribe would be appreciated. Never obligated to, of course. Only if you'd like to. It'd be appreciated, though. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.